Good morning, it's Maureen Legas here with your tech tidbit for day 15 of the 21 days of December. Today I'm going to talk about .loop and storage, best practices for what to store in your .loop loop. Okay, so I'm back on my KW. I'm going to come over here to my transactions and click the plus sign. I'm going to go to transaction home. And this is the demo account again. And let's say, for example, that you just got a referral and you have the referral form and it's filled out and you're going to start your loop with that referral form. You have a client, you don't have a property. So I'm going to start here with create a loop. And the name of the loop is going to be Joe Smith buyer referral, and then I might say who it's from Annie, agent in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Okay, so I have the referral. I don't have anything else. Now I'm going to name, I have the client name, but I don't have the property. I'm going to name this whatever I want because I'm going to be able to change that name. So I'm going to select a template. It's a buying template. I know that. So I'm going to create the loop. So now I have a loop. I have the initial buyer documents. I have rejected offers, title escrow documents, correspondence, accepted contracts. So these are our new document folders that populated. This is new where they're populating these folders. So I have the buyer documents, rejected offers, title escrow, correspondence, accepted contracts. Well, I might want to add another folder. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to name this referral information. And the reason we separate these things in different folders is because the compliance person at your office doesn't have to see all this stuff. They only want to see the actual buyer documents. So I created referral information. I'm going to click on add document to collapse it, and I can take this and move it to the bottom because it's not that important. It's important to me. It's not important to compliance. The initial buyer documents, once I start adding this, I can click the down arrow and I can rename it. And I could say buyer contract, buyer documents, buyer forms, whatever I want. Click at the end again, and it renames that. Any rejected offers, I can change that to rejected offer from Alice agent, whatever it is, to know what that particular offer is. And title escrow documents, anything that uploads there, would be maybe your settlement statement, anything from the title company, correspondence that you have, accepted contract closing documents. That could be part of the buyer documents. You can change this to be the buyer documents, or the initial buyer documents could have been the referral. So you have these folders set up. The other folder I can add would be buyer consultation folder. And that could be the documents that you're going to include in the buyer consultation so that you can keep them in one place. And again, you can drag this. I'm going to click add document to collapse it. And I can drag this down here to the bottom. It's not of importance to our office. So buyer consultation folder, so you can add PDF documents that you want. So let's say you have 10 different PDF documents and you want to have an electronic version of your buyer consultation. So you can add documents. You can add all 10 PDF documents from your computer to this folder. And then once they are there, you can click them and open them as one PDF, create a document, and then you can use that as the electronic version. So it's all in one document. All separate PDFs are all in one document. Okay, so these are the different ways that you can set up the document folders. You can have your referral information there. You can have your buyer consultation. If it's a seller, you can have your listing presentation there. Any correspondence, you can have another document folder for homeowners documents, condo docs, things that you need to share with people in the loop, but that your compliance director doesn't need. So when you are setting up your documents, you want a folder that you're going to, once it's done, you're going to submit that to the office for review, and the other folders are for you. You don't really want to submit those because the compliance person does not want to have to go through all of these documents that are not essential that they're submitted to the office. All right, so that's all we're going to talk about today, how to set up those folders and how to keep these things separated. Tomorrow we're going to talk about how to add others to the loop. So the parents of a first-time home buyer, the title company, your banker, all these different people and what access they have and how to provide access. I'm going to add some documents to this so that I can show you with some live documents how to do this tomorrow. Once we review adding others to the loop, then we're going to talk about using .loop for reminders. So how to use the system to remind a client. Let's say that you have a closing in June and you want to remind them in January to file for homestead exemption, that they can't file till January. How can you use .loop to remind them of that? So we're going to talk about that as well. All right, hope you have a great day.